Hi everybody, it's March 1st, 2026. One thing I notice is that innately, or if I'm not being conscious, it is my habit of being impatient. I know that going slow is a more deeper and more intentional and more productive path. But usually when I want something, I just try to fly towards it and just try to attack and just disregard my health, disregard my stress levels, just disregard my appetite, to stop and enjoy life along the way. Sometimes I just zero in and just go hard. But I know that the slower that you go, the deeper their experience. And I know that sounds cliche, but if you think about in terms of the analogy of walking, when you are walking fast, trying to get to your destination, you don't notice nearly as much, probably not half as much. Your thoughts are racing according to the speed you're walking at. People don't talk to you because they see that you're in a rush. They might not have any negative impressions of you, but they see that you're walking fast and that you're on the way to somewhere. So out of politeness, they will not stop you. But to the one that's walking slow, each step, if you're walking slow because you're injured, either spiritually, emotionally, or mentally, or either physically, if you're walking slow, each step is loaded with intention and desire and grit. Each step means something. And you start to notice the things around you, the little things that bring you joy, like the clear sky, the bird that stops and looks at you without flying away. People wave hi to you, people smile at you, and you have more time to get a grasp on your thoughts. So going slow may not always be possible or beneficial, but going slow yields more net results of spiritual experience just by the nature of the time that you spend on the way to where you are going. And that gets me to thinking about the personification of people. Some latent problems that are lingering problems in your life, they show up in people, and it's most of the time it's not the person's fault. But if you have a problem that's lingering and somebody tangentially or arbitrarily reminds you of this problem, you're going to have a kind of underlying negative mental association with them. You're going to be impatient with them. You may be rude to them. And so this personification of people is not exactly always just. It's not exactly always, it doesn't exactly always make sense. And so what I've learned about this in my past is that being kind to people that bring pain to my life has taught me, as I was talking about before, taught me how to slow down, taught me how to analyze my problems, taught me how to resolve my problems without the other party necessarily, or the other challenge or situation, without necessarily having a direct conversation or conclusion of the problem. It taught me to forgive and talk to people that upset me in a way that is polite and nice, and being patient with myself and allowing myself to feel anger, allowing myself to feel spurned and not lose my mind or lose my composure because of it. And once you train yourself to command your composure in volatile environments, mental or emotional or physical or whatever the case may be, once you teach yourself how to maintain composure and to maintain politeness and kindness, you develop a mastery over how you maneuver around certain situations that may cause your past self trouble. Another personification of people could be positive in the initial thrust. Like if you are, this is kind of a on the nose example, but if you are in the mood to be in a romantic relationship, 9 times out of 10 as a man, you're going to see 9 out of 10 women as being favorable, as being admirable, as being delectable. And so you personify your want to be in a relationship with these women that may not be interested in you. They may not be the best for you. They may not fit well enough within your life, within the space of your life as some other woman may be. So whoever catches your eye first, you're going to personify your desire onto them, and they're going to look resplendent, and they're going to look kind of perfect. And I wouldn't say cooling your jets is necessarily the only correct answer, but when you personify your desires onto people blindly, it leads to hurt feelings, it leads to disappointment, it leads to being lost. And the way that I deal with this is just, you don't have to be calculating at all, but just realize that is the beauty of humanity. You can find beauty in 9 out of 10 women on the street, because that's the beauty of humanity. We're innately seeds of God, and those seeds shine bright when you have desires. Just realize taking your time with people, especially in romantic respects, taking your time in developing true and honest feelings, and feelings based in reality, is the best way to get out of this swarm of desire. And the last thing I can say about personification of people, the most troubling, the most longing you will feel is personifying people from your past, personifying your past into people. You start to see your childhood in people and the way they act, the way they talk and relate to you. You start to see your past in people that seem wise and seem confident and seem self-assured. You start to see your past in the people that are carefree and fun. And you start to gravitate towards these people that may not actually be this way. They just seem to appear to be this way. And you're chasing your past. You're chasing your past in these people. And people, for the most part, are to be taken into with respect. People want to be seen as how they present themselves and how they actually are. So just remember to respect people and to see them as how they are, what they are giving out, and to perceive that and to respect that and go accordingly. So I hope this helps. Thanks.